What's going on, guys? Welcome to my first figure review. Please excuse my voice, I'm a little bit sick. But today we're going to be going over Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Obi-Wan series. I believe it's the Jabiim. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Jabiim version. And this figure is the one I've been waiting for Obi-Wan. I did like the previous Obi-Wan figure, but I didn't really feel like it was like the definitive Obi-Wan for that time period, and I kind of feel like this is. So here's the box. Here's the front, side, got a little profile of them, the plastic-free packaging, which I kind of don't mind. I don't collect the figures in their boxes, so it's kind of cool to have like some art, but I know that a lot of people don't like that, so good news. I think they're getting rid of that. Here's the back, a little bit of description, Obi-Wan here, and yeah. By the way, this price is Australian, so yeah, gotta take into account the conversion. So there's a box. Let's get into the figure. So here is Obi-Wan in all his glory. He comes with a couple different accessories. Actually, before I get into it, I took him out and had him posing with his lightsaber, and he fell over, and the peg in the lightsaber broke inside the hilt. So I actually had to super glue it, which isn't a big deal for me, but I thought I'd just point that out because I'm not going to be able to unpeg the lightsaber from the hilt. But that's okay. We'll work with it. So here he is. Let's go over his accessories first. Take off his cloth. If we can do this. Here we go. Okay, so first up we have his lightsaber right here. Like I said, you can usually unpin that pretty easily. I was actually really surprised how easily that broke. The previous Obi-Wan figure I had has the same exact lightsaber, but it just seemed a lot sturdier. So yeah, keep that in mind. But usually you'd be able to unpeg that. So yeah, here's his lightsaber, same as the previous Obi-Wan version. So that's good. Got his soft goods coat, which I think actually fits on his head quite well. Like the hood doesn't float. Some of the older versions, the hood would float above his head quite a bit. So it's pretty good. I do notice that these like little hoops, little holes right here kind of stick out even when it's on the figure, which kind of annoying, but doesn't really bother me too much. And then of course you get his little handgun here, whatever it's called. I don't know the actual in-canon name for this gun, but the paint's pretty cool on it. It looks like there's like a looks kind of goldish. I don't know what color that is, honestly. It's a nice color though, and then the hilt on the gun is black, so nice paintwork there. And then that goes in his little gun holder here, the little peg that pops up. And then yeah, just get it in there. If we can do that with my fat fingers. There we go. Then you just peg it in just like that. Beautiful. And then we'll get his saber back in his hand. So there's one thing about this that's really annoying is you can't really do the tilt with his hand because the lightsaber gets caught right here. So I've kind of had to position it in his hand like this. Let's just get it in there first. Yeah, I gotta tilt his hand up. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of where his lightsaber is positioned. So you can't really tilt his hand. So he kind of holds the lightsaber straight out like that, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, I don't know. I could still pose him quite well, and it's not the biggest deal, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they should have cut the whatever this is called, his tunic, his Jedi tunic or whatever. I feel like they should have brought that back a bit more so his wrist can go up and down a bit more. And then I think it's kind of the same thing with this one. So quickly I'll go into articulation. It's nothing crazy on this figure. We got his head. His head looks up about that much. His head, no, let's move his lightsaber out of the way. His head goes down about that much. Kind of get about 90 degree on here on the elbow. The shoulders don't go up that high because again the tunic is like kind of getting in the way. So let's see, I think I can get it about that high. So nothing crazy. Can't really get it too high up. Actually, this one seems a little bit higher. And then we got the... I'm so used to Marvel Legends figures. Everything is like what's it called, double jointed. So yeah, that's what you get. And the leg, get the ankle pivot, and side to side, and the knee rotation. And I think that's about it for. Oh, you get the waist swivel as well. So yeah. That's about it for articulation. Nothing too crazy. It's not the most articulated figure, but you can still get him into some pretty decent poses. I reckon we can get him into like a two-handed lightsaber pose. I'm not going to bother putting that on right now, but yeah, he could reach easily. And normally I'd be able to get the lightsaber pegged into the hole right here. I'll do it with the blade on so you guys can see, even though nobody would do this with their figure, but we will do it anyways, just so you guys can see if I can get it in there. Yeah, so that's normally how it would sit. Stays in there pretty well. Not that anybody's going to be posing their figure like this. So I'd say the likeness to Ewan McGregor is definitely there. It's obviously not perfect. It's kind of hard to get likeness like perfect. There's only a few figures where I looked at them and I was like, whoa, like they nailed it. But yeah, it is here. You can definitely tell it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. And overall, I like the sculpt of it. It looks pretty nice. It looks more like a Legends Obi-Wan from the books or something. That's what you'd kind of imagine. I'm sure you could get a couple accessories like I forget what the blue Obi-Wan Tiverton Station. I forget the name, but if you put like his backpack on him, that would probably look pretty cool, and you could probably really make a cool looking Legends Obi-Wan. But overall, looks really good. I like the sculpt, and the paint work looks pretty good. I haven't seen any faulty areas with paint anywhere on my figure. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I know there's a bit of reuse on the legs from the previous Obi-Wan, but I think everything else is new. I can't really tell if there's anything else that would be reused. I don't think this tunic is reused from any of the Jedi Obi-Wans. I think this is completely new. So yeah, basically the only reuse is the legs, which, I mean, that's accurate to the show anyways, so yeah. Alright guys, that is Obi-Wan Kenobi Jabiim version. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Is he worth a pickup for you guys, or are you going to just skip him entirely? I think they're coming out with a version of him that was at the end of that show where he's in the more white tunic. So that one would be pretty cool too. That would probably be the ideal Legends version. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think that one's coming out though. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. This is my first figure review. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I run another YouTube channel. I'll put it in the link in the description. It's just about filmmaking and such. If you guys are interested in that. You guys can expect more Black Series reviews as well as Marvel Legend reviews. Those are the two figure lines that I'm currently collecting. There may be a couple other randoms like SH Figure Arts or something like that. But overall, that's what I'm going for at the moment. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, and have a great rest of your week, rest of your day or night, whatever time it is there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.